dynamism within the technology space, we must be able to have the capacity to upgrade and also to improve on the system. So I hope the teams concerned can look into that, or have already taken that into account. And of course, there are the issues of the security features and also the potential for security breaches. It has happened before, and you can be sure it will always happen. So we just need to be sure that we've taken that into account and made good provisions to address the security concerns. The Data Commissioner is here, and looking at the presentation, we are going to have a master database which has personal information of Kenyans. And what that means is that there are issues on data integrity, there are issues on confidentiality that we must be able to address. And maybe we need to take a step back and look at what challenges existed with the Huduma Namba, so that even before we commit the President to launch, we must have addressed all those concerns. We don't want to have the President do a launch today and tomorrow the courts pronounce themselves that whatever we've done is a nullity, or we have missed certain steps. It's our responsibility to make sure that we do a good job. Then there's an issue around how this is communicated. I think we need to also pay a lot of attention on the communication side of things. We may have a very good solution, a very good system, but if we poorly communicate about it, one, you're going to get resistance from Kenyans themselves, and it has the effect of slowing the entire process. So we need to invest quite a bit of time in how we communicate this. And I hope our comms team are listening. And PS, I think part of that communication includes information that must come out of this meeting today, so that you already start to make people aware, so that we prepare the minds of Kenyans about what we are working on. We don't want to wait until the day of the launch, then we surprise Kenyans that we have something, because I don't think there is anything to hide about this exercise that we are doing. And lastly is just the issue around, we need to validate all this. For a system to be good, it has to be validated. So I hope we have a robust plan to be able to validate. And finally, is that because this is a lot of data that we'll be holding, and that is a lot of money, or it's a huge resource. So we need to start thinking of how we can, people like KRA and the other state departments and the other players involved can benefit out of this data. It will be sad if other people will come outside this structure to make money out of all this data at the expense of the government.